Are you ready for some horror punk? Okay, it's not Halloween, but this is good horror punk from Dayton, Ohio, right down the road from me in my home state. The Creepy Crawlers Bring the Blood, their debut full-length record. They had 2 EPs before. None of the songs from those 2 EPs are here. This is completely fresh stuff. And Crawlers, I'll explain later why I emphasize ers. Hey group, welcome to Extract Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Just a fun 10 songs, 25 minutes. Ain't Prague. No ballads. Well, one can sentimental, but in a sick way. So you'll love it. And it's horror punk, it's shock rock. One reviewer said a bit of sleaze metal. True. And the band name checks the Misfits and Alex Cooper. Cool. Band was formed in 2022, but they've been around a while in the Dayton area. People here were members of the Chickalopes, which formed in 1999 in the Dayton area, and also were members of the Cricket Bows, if anyone knows those bands. So, and why I'm emphasizing Crawlers, there are apparently 2 bands called the Creepy Crawlies. Not the same thing. Creepy Crawlies. Apparently there's one band in San Francisco that is similar in concept, and another band in Los Angeles, also named Creepy Crawlies. It looked a little artsy to me. So, not the same thing. Keep in mind you're looking for Crawlers. All the songs are distinct. They do a distinct difference. And each of the 10 songs, one sounded kind of like Ross to me. The one song I really did like, they only kept one song and this wasn't it. The Curse. It sounds like a song that the Rocky Horror Picture Show left on the cutting room floor. It is good, The Curse. So you like your Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think The Curse, it's a bit of a ballad, but it's a horror ballad in a, like I said, Rocky Horror fashion. The song I kept, I really do like it, is a cover of Trick or Treat from Fastway. You remember Fastway? Well, that debut record. After that, debut record was brilliant. Fast Eddie from Motorhead. The kid from Ireland, the redhead. Can you believe he's Flagging Molly now? No, I don't mean literally. No, he's in the band. It could be illegal. He's in a band called Flogging Molly. kind of a Celtic folk thing, like the kids like nowadays. No, he's not covering his fast race songs in that band. And of course, we lost Fast Eddie, 10 years ago? So there's no one to perform Trick or Treat for us live in concert. Well, now we do. Creepy Crawlers will do it. And I gotta stop doing that. YouTube likes using a thumbnail of me holding up the wrong thing. These guys really do it well. But it is more lo-fi, slightly lo-fi. Their album is a bit yo-fi. Reasonably so. And it's not as polished. Their version of Trick or Treat is less polished than Fast Ray's original. I like that. I mean, yeah, Trick or Treat's okay. The original's okay. But rough it up a touch. It is supposed to be a horror theme song for some movie we don't remember. I don't see many tributes to the movie Trick or Treat or the song Trick or Treat, other than the Creepy Crawlers. So that's the song I kept. Really like it. And there's a male and female singer in the band. Female singer's good. The male singer, once in a while, will hit a Paul Stanley-like falsetto. Does it nicely. So if you hear a Paul Stanley sneaking in, the lead singer, he can do the horror punk thing, but then he can once in a while hit the Paul Stanley high note. Did I mention everything? Oh. So, I really like 9 of the 10 songs. Even the 9th one, The Curse, it's a bit ballady, but it's a Rocky Horror type of ballad. So, being a Rocky Horror fan, I like it. Problem is, the last song, it's backwards. Remember the old Satanist theory? We're all Satan worshippers in rock and roll. We're playing stuff backwards, telling the kids to shoot up the school or whatever. Well, they have 2.5 minutes of a song played backwards. That was okay maybe for a minute and a half, discuss. 2.5 minutes of backwards music? Don't need it. Personally, you may differ. The song title is Backwards. If you switch it, the name of the song is Invocation. Okay? But it's backwards, so it's Noitak, it's misspelled, O-F-N-I. Whatever you say that as. But correctly, the song is called Invocation. Backwards. Years of comic books trying to figure out what Satana the magician, she did backward spells. And so when she did the spell, it was backwards. And in order to figure out what she was commanding something to do, you had to years of reading Satana and those fishneck stockings of hers. That made it easier. Satana has nice legs, even for a fictional character. But that was the gig, you know. And I read some of the Code and Age comics where her dad had the same gimmick. Yeah, say it backwards and it becomes true. So, thank you, DC Comics. So, is that everything I gotta say? I forget where I got the recommendation for this. Thank you from wherever it came from. It may have been one of the IRNG Rock, Action Rock Facebook groups, but don't quote me. I mentioned it from Dayton, Ohio. They're horror punk, horror rock, accessible, not too thrashy. No Cookie Monster vocals. It's pretty good stuff. Production's a bit lo-fi. But in this context, that's okay. That's what they meant to do, I believe. No ballads. Can you play this in mixed company? Yeah. But I don't know if, even with a female singer, I don't know. It's for us guys, basically. If your young woman likes it, aces. It is on YouTube. And anything to defend anyone, well, there is the song, That Bitch. And the young lady sings the song, That Bitch. And she kind of, in the lyrics of the song, kind of proves the point that maybe she's that bitch. And is that cool? Discuss. I think that's all I got. So, if you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to Action Rock Corner. Ring the notification bell. Go on YouTube and look up the creepy crawlers, bring the blood, and come back. You hear, I hear. This is accessible horror punk. Even if you're not that much of a punk, I think you'll like it, especially if you're looking for something for Halloween. It's coming sooner than you think, boys and girls. So tell us what you think. And for the latest in action rock, energy rock, garage rock, classic legacy bands, psychobilly. I've done some horror punk with psychobilly, in the Meteors, and I can't think of the other bands. Sorry, other band. Meteors is what sticks to my head. And the cover was not very attractive. But it's horror punk. It's horror rockabilly, psychobilly punk, so we'll have it for you. Come on back. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.